Divine greetings, Masters. Very good evening, everyone. And a very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to all the members of the Light and Soul Meditation English group and also Love Light Star Show YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Masters. So let us start the session. Let us join our hands together, Masters, for the Masters' energy. Welcome their energy and consciousness, and let us give gratitude and pray to them with great respects, regards, and gratitude to all the divine beings, to all the masters who are connected with Most High, from all the ascended realms, Param Guru Mandali, masters, Saptarishi Mandal masters, to all the spiritual, angelic, and astral realm masters, to masters from the elemental kingdom, mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, and human kingdom, to the masters of Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Father Universe, and also to all the divine feminine, divine masculine energies. So, Masters, we are really, really grateful for everything that you have done for each and every one of us, for all the energies, blessings, consciousness, abundance, prosperity, love, unconditional love, kindness, and compassion that you have shared. We are also very grateful to our great grandmaster, Pitamaha Brahmrishi Patri sir, who have taught us Anapansati meditation, and he brought the awakening in all of us. So thank you so much to our great grandmaster and also to Maha Avatar Babaji for the Kriya Yoga and for all the astral experiences, clairvoyant experiences, and the knowledge of the spiritual world, the spiritual knowledge, the spiritual science knowledge that you have given us. Thank you so much, Masters, and to all the Masters who are connected with us through spirituality. We are really, really grateful and thankful that you are there in our lives. Thank you for blessing us, guiding us, and showing us the right path. Masters, we ask and pray to you to help us connect with our soul plan and purpose and also align us with the highest timeline that we have created for ourselves. We pray to you at this time to help us connect with your consciousness and help us give the understanding of this divine wisdom knowledge that you got. Help us to understand the knowledge and also gain more wisdom and to go ahead in this line of consciousness. May we increase our consciousness every day, every step of the way. Guide us on this path. Help us to choose the path of truth, love, honesty, and justice. Help us to speak our truth with love. Also, help us to know what is our truth and abide by the truth that is there. So, thank you so much, Masters. Guide us. May you shower your blessings, your grace on each and every one of us, Masters. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, very, very warm welcome, everyone, and thank you for being here. So, as you all know, we are going to do today, we are going to talk about the Master's message of Shri Yukteshwar Giri Maharaj. So, today's message that we chose is on Yukteshwar Giri Maharaj. So, let me share the screen with you all. I hope you all saw the, wow, really? One second. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, my WhatsApp again closed. So I had uploaded yesterday only again. Sometimes you need to, you know, use that maybe. Anyway. Okay. And in the meantime, okay, yeah, it came. Okay. Which are requested to join. Give me a minute first. I shared the, yes, there it is. Yes. Something is going on. I don't know what. Really? Okay. Masters, let's wait for a minute. Okay. So here it is, this message that I wanted to show you. This is Yukteshwar Giri Maharaj and Swami Shri Yukteshwar Giri Maharaj ji. And he says, everything in future will improve if you are making a spiritual effort now. Very simple, very straight and very simple. Okay, to the point. So here that I would like to make sure, I hope you also get this very clear. At a time when we were in our past, if you go back and start thinking about your past, or maybe just visualize about your past, didn't you see that there were challenges back then? And don't you see that there are challenges back, like at this time also? How many of you would vouch for that? Or how many of you would say yes? I'm saying yes, so don't go with me, okay? Your views can be changed. My views also can be different, okay? How many? So I'm giving a thumbs up. Back then, the challenges were there. Today, the challenges are still there. Different kinds, definitely. How many of you would say? Yeah, mine is also, uh, a thumbs up. Rashmi ji, Sheelam ji, Anu ji, Pushpa ji, right? So everyone, I would say. Anyway, the point is, yes, the challenges will always be there. Why the challenges will always be there? Because we have to grow. We can't just be stuck at one place. What if the child never grows? Think about that. What if we are just at that children's consciousness, very small, very like the infant soul state, right? Or the baby soul or the adult soul. We are stuck at one place. If we are stuck at one place, will that be good for all of us? No, but we were growing. We are growing. How are we growing? Through experiences, through getting to know people hurting us, people, not only people, but we ourselves are also hurting our own sentiments and our own journeys. Sometimes there are people, there's a Hindi proverb, maybe you guys will smile on that, but कि आ बैल मुझे मार ऐसा कहते हैं ना, you know, okay, we say that, आ बैल मुझे मार, या फिर खुद के पैर पे खुद ही कुल्हाड़ी मार लेना, right? In Hindi we have these proverbs, right? That sometimes we actually go and we uh, get into those accidents by our own self. We are actually the culprits of basically having those accidents. Why? Because we must have thought something, we created those, or maybe we did not see something and we just ran into that accident. So, how many of you would say that yes, in the past you all have done this kind of behavior? How many of you would say that yes, you have done this kind of behavior? Were you all totally intelligent and totally fine with your choices, your decision making? How many of you had certain regrets? Eons away, yes, whatever, eons away. We all regretted, right? Me too. I've always done that, earlier. I would go and then I like, oh, come on, really? Why? Because at that time, my consciousness or your consciousness must have been small, right? And how did it become big? It became big because when you learned that particular, suppose your friend, one of your friends said, oh, मैं तुमको बताऊंगी, I will call you and I'll let you know, but she did never called. Or maybe that person never called, or maybe you wanted to go someplace and then something happened. So now you got the habit of catching the habit of that person, and you know that they are not going to call you, or they are not going to tell you something. Just a very simple example, right? That means you learn through experience, right? You learn through certain mistakes. Or maybe in the college days, especially in the college days, when you really wanted a particular topic, maybe theoretical part you wanted to know. And she says, oh, वो copy पता नहीं कहाँ है, घूम गई, oh my God, somewhere I misplaced that book. Or hey, I want to work on that. I haven't finished. Maybe they have finished, but maybe they did not want to give you. So that might be the case. People do lie just straight on your face, because they don't want to. So how do you understand that yes, they are not going to give you because you have experienced that time and again? right? You have experienced this situation time and again. So this is for like basically a situation which is continuously happening in your life. But when you came into spirituality, you started to know about how people are behaving with you, what mindset they carry, what perception they have, or what feeling they have towards you when you actually, just talk to them. You will find, before even they open their mouth, जिसे बोलते हैं एक और हिंदी में वन मोर कहावत इन हिंदी वन मोर प्रोवर्ब हिंदी मुंह खोला तो ही सारा बिगाड़ दिया समझ में आ गया we say that as soon as you opened your mouth, just we came before even they opened their mouth, we come to know what they are up to, right? So how many of you would say now in spirituality, after coming into spirituality, you now know the person in front of you, their views, their thoughts, their perception? It's like sometimes it comes to you crystal clear. You already know the answers. How many of you would you say that? Me too. Me too. So that is why, masters, that is why. Don't you think the challenges are always there? It's just we now know how to steer clear away from those challenges, because now when we are making the spiritual efforts, the life has become much easier. We give a D about whatever it is. Okay, you don't want to? Fine by me. That's totally okay. I'm okay. We have started living in a non-attachment way of life, basically. We have given a we give a damn, like we say, we give a d about anything. I just don't want to. You have started living alone. It's like basically people used, like, maybe earlier, how, okay, now let me put this again, another question. How many of you would say that before you were not able to live without your friends? You really needed people around you, or you really needed friends, family, everyone around you. And now tell me, how is your condition? People who are with me at this time, who are in front of me, who are continuously on this journey with me, who are listening to me, and who would like to vouch for. Not now, okay, not now. That's totally okay. I understand, but the point is, you are getting there because you are listening to me. See, you have something like that in your, maybe much more than me, I would say. Okay, Anuji, I would say much more than me. You are such a strong woman, you don't even know. तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या चीज हो, तुम्हें पता ही नहीं है, ऐसे बोलते हैं ना एक और कहावत. So that is what, sometimes we only don't know who we are, what energy we carry. But certain people around you would actually know that you actually carry a strength of steel, basically. What you have done, nobody else can do that. Just imagine. But with that comes lot of courage, lot of strength. So many people will actually vouch for this, that at this time, however, in whichever situation, whichever way we are, we know how to live alone. We know how to, definitely, we sometimes we feel like we need to have friends to talk something, we need to share something. Yes, I mean to say, we don't need like too much of, we are not that obsessed with people pleasing, or people relation, societal norms. We are just okay with it. Do it or don't do it. We are okay with it. That kind of family equations are there, which we all have to do it. But the point is how much we are going to go into it. Only a little bit now, okay? We don't give a damn, like, meaning we don't give a d about anything. Are you coming with me? No, you're not? Okay, I'm going. That kind of behavior. So earlier, many people, so especially people who are married, I would say all to them. How many of you wanted to do certain stuff with your husband or wife because you were there in that state in the past? How many? How many of you wanted to do stuff? Still now you want to do stuff with your family, but suppose you want to go out for shopping. Suppose you want to go out for temple. Like Nirja ji already had told me, she goes to temple by herself. And what's the what's stopping her? Nothing. I want to go, and for how long are we going to wait for someone? We are not going to wait for shopping, for doctor visits, for certain things. How many times are we going to tell our family or friends that come with us, or we need your support? No, now at this time, I think we are self-sufficient, we are self-supported, we are loved by our own self, and we are taking care of our own self. Meaning, we are self-sufficient in every manner, right? And that is why once we enter the spiritual way of living, we don't need, basically, at this time, our main effort were into the spiritual line, spiritual journey. Now the future is sorted, meaning the past was so much distorted, I would say, because we didn't knew, we were like babies, I would say. We behaved like babies, or at the drop of a hat we would cry, we would, have anger issues or controlling issues or something or fear issues. But now, are we like that? Much sorted at this time, I would say. Many people, I'm not saying about everyone, but you only know better about your own self, okay? So judge your own self, meaning not judge, but and find out about yourself, that are you like that? If you are not, one day you will actually come to this place where you will say, yes, Madhuji was right. That class, that day, what we attended was right. We are becoming like that. So one more thing, spiritual way of living does not mean that you are going to leave your social world, okay? I'm just letting you know, you remain in the social world, you remain social, but you become a sort of social butterfly when you were in the past. But now you are still a social butterfly, but not in that manner. You have the spiritual way of seeing, perceiving things now, spiritual way of um, you know understanding things, have a deeper meaning, basically going into the depth of your own self, going into the depth of every trigger, going into the depth of everything that you like or dislike or triggered by, or why you are behaving like that with every situation that's happening with you. You have a spiritual mindset, and that is actually helping you to accept, to live, and to go forward. And this is how, when you do your efforts in the spiritual, so spiritual efforts should be the first thing that one should take. And once you do that, the future is sorted, masters. The past had already been done, the future is yet to come, but the present is right here in front of you. So when you perceive things with the spiritual mindset, with the spiritual eye, and when you take efforts in a spiritual manner, when you try to heal yourself spiritually, everything becomes sorted. You are much, you are in a very different, how to say, section of the world, I would say, or you are in a very different mindset, I would say. Yeah, there's a, see, that is what. So that changes after you come into spirituality. Many things changes. Now I don't need, for everything. I don't need my husband or my children, or definitely when you're sitting on couch, you definitely need things. And yeah, beta, please, ye pass kar do. We say that. Hey, please, can you pass me that? All those things. But still, I would say, if you're alone, definitely you try to do your stuff by your own self. You now make choices for yourself. You now do, you don't need anybody to make decisions for you. First of all, very good thing that it should never be the case. You should make your own decisions. So this is from what I want to say today. Now the ball is in your court. Please let me know what your views are. I would love to know. So thank you so much. And that is where, I'm gonna stop. Let's hear Nirja ji now. Nirja ji.
Atma Vandan, everybody. Good evening. When you said this thing today, right, I remembered something that Abdul Kalam, I used to follow his motivation. He says in one place, and I copied that, that's why I'm reading, not mine.
Uh-huh.
Don't feel bad if someone rejects you. People usually reject and ignore expensive things because they can't afford them. So feel like you are more, if somebody wants to reject you, is because they cannot afford you.
Yes, yes, and that is
Yeah.
why, because certain times people really they don't understand you, they don't, and especially as you start rising up in the consciousness, when you start rising up and you start raising your frequency, what happens? People who are not in your frequency, if you have risen up, I would say, when you are not in that frequency, or the other people are not in your frequency, they will be shed from your life. They will be taken out, and you will feel that, yes, you are alone. So the point is, you're not never alone, masters, the guides. So today, there's also a very wonderful thing that I heard, and it's very true. So as you raise your frequency and as you raise your vibration, your Kundalini Shakti rises. So when your Kundalini Shakti rises, what happens basically? That is also the part of the consciousness increasing, meaning your energy is rising. Energy, you gain wisdom, and then your consciousness increases. Energy, then wisdom, and then consciousness. So that goes on hand in hand. Like from down below, you go to the upper level, meaning as soon as your Kundalini rises, your consciousness increases, and thereby you definitely people who are not in your frequency, you let go of all those people who are on your level. You will actually meet them, or you will have to wait, or they will have to wait for you until they reach that place, until they reach to that level where you are. So they can't. So as soon as you open your mouth and you start speaking, many people will actually move away because they will say, oh, she again started. But the point is, maybe they cannot hear because their ego is hurting, their ego is hurting, and there is something that is basically dark and dense in them. So the light, as it is there inside you, when you speak, that light also comes out. It starts touching the surfaces of another person's body. It goes inside the ear, it goes inside your mind, and certain people, they cannot take it, they will move away. That energy irritates them like anything. So if they don't want you to be there, basically, or sorry, if they don't want you to be there, yeah. So they will actually, definitely uh, be stuck in that same situation, and you will move away. You will find something more fruitful for you. And later on, they will, once that energy is cleaned, then you will actually have them in your life, or maybe not. They just crossed your path. Your life has to go to someplace else, or your journey is very different from others. So don't mind, there are a lot of so that's what I'm saying. So as soon as your kundalini rises, masters, as soon as you awaken your kundalini, your guides, the spiritual guides, they awaken, and they come to you for your help, your support, your protection. So that is one thing that is very prominent. As soon as your Kundalini Shakti rises up, as it balances, as your chakra balancing happens, what happens? So at this time, there's a major shift going on, masters. Okay. So Saturn is going to enter Pisces at this time, zodiac Pisces. And now there will be like intense shifts. At this time, there will be shifts in the mindset, basically. A lot of things will be coming to the forefront very quickly. Many things that are hidden will be coming. Many people who were doing something bad will be given the justice at that time. So anything negative you have done to somebody will be given back to you in the form of karma. But also many things that are hidden will come to the surface. And like how the the fish is in the water, if the water is not there, what will happen? The fish has to be like, basically it will come up, right, to breathe. So that is what is going to happen. But also, it's not a scary thing, it's just there will be people's destinies which will be changing very quickly. It will be rewritten, kind of like that. Okay. So if you thought that your destiny is so and so, maybe think about it. If your karmas are good, you will actually incur good karma or good things in your life. But if you have done bad karma, definitely your destiny will be rewritten into a different one, where you have to go through this period where justice will be given to you. Meaning it can be a bad justice, good justice, meaning something that you did good will come to you. But if you have done bad, that negative influence of that particular thing will be affecting your life. So think about it, masters. But also at this time, there will be things coming according to the mindset. Mind will be actually targeted first, then your body, then your spirit, and emotions also, masters. So just want to share this. So thank you so much. But yeah, Nirja ji, wonderful sharing of Abdul Kalam ji's
Yes, was
quotation.
question. And just one thing as a real practical example, sort of, if anybody has seen that Sri Devi's movie, English, have you seen it?
Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
yeah. And that the family takes the mom for granted because she doesn't speak English. And she
Correct.
comes to New York and then she learns, and she becomes so confident that she learns English, and then she gives a speech at her niece's wedding, and everybody is just blown away, right? I mean,
Yes. And
people,
that
they're
is
simple example, but
very
it's
nice.
beautiful story.
Beautiful story. And that is how, what should I say? My story indeed.
Yeah,
See,
mine too.
yeah, see,
Almost women.
that's what most women. So see, I'm really, I have studied in a convent school. Like really, I have to say really, just imagine. Because my kids, they say, Mummy, what kind of English do you speak? I say British English, right? Because I have learned from there
Yeah.
in India. But now here in US, we have changed, with the the American accent. I don't use that much accent, I don't like to. I want to be normal. But the point is, when you are in front of some certain Americans, we definitely use American accent little bit, but not much. But here, my children will say, Mummy, this is not the way you should say this word or this sentence. So I say, I understand that, but this is how I'm gonna say it, okay? So they think that I don't know English, I don't know such certain stuff. Most of the time, I am actually teaching them different stuff, but not the math, okay? So here, the way of doing math is also different, right? So my husband will take care of them. But right now, anyway, what should I share and what should I not? I don't know. So they think that, we don't know anything. And they actually think that, oh, I must have done the same thing. You must have not seen and you don't know. So they think of me sometimes as Angutha Chap. So I said, ये अंगूठा छाप ना कॉन्वेंट में पढ़ी हुई है एमबीए भी किया हुआ है anyway
I
that
mean,
was
my husband and I, we both have advanced degrees, everything. Both of us are in equal position. But every time I talk, even with my daughter's wedding and things, he says, shh, shh, don't talk, don't talk. I mean, I'm so surprised. It's like, no matter you bring the same paycheck, you bring the same thing. It's still, don't talk, don't say anything, don't. So anyhow, but thank
Yeah,
you.
same here, Nirja ji. It's like I think it goes from home to home and family to family with you to women. The point is, yes, many people they do like that, and it's not about that we are actually cribbing about our or saying something negative about our husband. No, it's just that is how people they think that we cannot or we can't. They have underestimated. So that is where you have to break that cycle. Once you start breaking that cycle and start doing new things, and just not for showing, but at least, certain times you have to show also that yes, you can do it. You don't need their help. And that is where they think that, we need their help. So I'm actually speaking on behalf of all the women. I know this is going on in your life also, but at this time, and I would also say that yes, you also have done one thing. You also broke the cycles, masters. I know many of you have broken. So wonderful. It's good that you have done this because we are not weak women. We are not weak people. Okay, be it man or a woman, whoever is here, we are not weak. We have shown the world. We have shown even ourselves also that yes, we are made of steel and we have lot of strength and courage, and yes, we can do it, and we did it. We showed everyone, not for showing but for our own self. So the fight is, or the journey is not about like we are doing the show off thing. No, no, it's about showing it to ourselves also that yes, I can do it. I have this, right? That is first thing. Once, if you do it once, then there's no stopping you, and that should be the case, masters. So thank you so much, Nirja ji. Yes, Sheelam ji. Oh, did I
So,
admit?
to everyone,
Then Sheelam ji.
my experiences of life was, as you rightly said, you used to always look for a lot of company and, I used to hate loneliness. But then gradually, when you realize the world is such, everybody wants to use you when they need you. And when you need, they are never there. You
Yeah.
know, gradually realized whether it is your own blood or whatever, people's priorities have completely changed in this era.
Yes.
Everybody wants to just amass money and they're running after it.
Yes.
And once you get into the spiritual path, you realize all these are all temporary things people are running after. You have much more intense thing to have friend within yourself, which gives much more value and much more steadiness. So as Yukteswar ji said, your spiritual path will lead you to the right thing rather than run after people.
You know, as you go on to the spiritual journey, so not only to you, but I'm just in general, I'm talking.
Yeah.
So it's like when we actually start living in a spiritual way, when we start going on the spiritual journey, the spiritual life actually teaches us how to be independent, how to be loving, how to be compassionate, how to be kind to our own self first. It's not about being selfish, but also it's being about that, loving your own self, being compassionate to your own self, not feeling guilty, and not making yourself fearful. It basically, the spiritual way of life also makes you makes you strong inside out. And every step of the way, whenever you are left alone, the cycle has to be broken. If you don't break that cycle, the one in which you were stuck, you will be stuck forever. If so, today I think I shared one more quote. I don't know if I shared it in English or not. Things won't change until you tolerate all those things. So if you're tolerating anything, that means you can never change, you will never succeed. But once you don't tolerate, all those things, you are going to change. You are going to make changes. So don't tolerate injustice, masters. Don't tolerate anything negative that is going on in your life. Try to go ahead with all those changes, because everything in your life or the nature around you is all the time changing. So change
But
yourself. Do
now that
something negative.
you
Yeah.
enjoy by being yourself or in the company of right people, not a big crowd, maybe even a person who is sincere in spiritual path. And you enjoy that company rather than have big circle of friends who are just jabbering, as you said, of their own achievements, and they don't want to see achievements of others. It's more peaceful and happy now when you're just in this group.
I'll tell you one thing. So it's very personal for me at this time when I'm sharing this personal story of mine. So there was a time when some of my friends actually, took me out of their group. So because of one friend, so that one friend actually, and she was very good friend of mine, my childhood friend. So it's like it really bothered me at that time, but now I'm okay with it. But still, I remembered. So I feel so it's not about being bad or negative, but something that made her trigger, and she said something to me. So I said I was just a mirror to her. So I just said, in friends, you don't lie, you don't say, you just say straight on the face. I'm not blunt, but yeah, I can be blunt sometimes. But the point is, she was my friend and she knows me already. So I don't need to hide anything from her. And she knows in and out. So, and I also know. But the point is, maybe she felt bad or something. But I told the truth. The point is that sometimes people don't need to behave the way they have. And if you understand, then why? Let's, for such simple, trivial matters also, if you are, feeling bad, what's the point of being friends? We can't even laugh and all those things. Anyway, so the discussion went into great detail, and it was like it took another turn. So at that time, when people would not understand what I used to say, or they would not, and because my consciousness was increasing and there was going down, I would say, or it was stuck, something like that. So they cannot understand. But that time, so I was basically, she removed me from the group. And I was like, wow, really? She did that? And then, first of all, I was like totally okay with it. She did, like, basically, she did a good thing for me, I would say. But then later on, I thought, I think it's good that I'm not there. And the point is, I think that universe has told me now it's time for you to be, their work in your life has been done. Now you have to move ahead and you have to continue another journey. So that was what understanding came to me. So there will be people in your life, masters, where maybe for a time being they will be there, and later on they will be taken away from your life so that you can continue further. Otherwise, the people's energies will actually bother you. It will pull you down. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. Let's go into meditation now. And so thank you, Sheelamji. Okay, thank you, Nirjaji. Thank you, everyone. So don't worry, just meditate your way. Meditate into any situation and you can come out with flying colors, I would say. Okay, Master. So let's go into meditation. Take a deep breath. Let's go into the in-depth energies of our own breath with the soul that is waiting for us to go on this journey. Our soul needs meditation, like how the physical body needs food as we become hungry. The soul also gets into this hunger state, or the soul becomes hungry for meditation because the food for the soul is meditation. So as we meditate every day, our health becomes more good. We start healing ourselves. We start becoming strong inside out. The healing takes place within us. We heal ourselves. We heal the emotional part, the trauma, the pain. We heal our mind. We heal our body. We heal our souls also. Not only souls, but the past lives, the future, which is yet to come, and also the present is sorted. We become more clear. So as you breathe in, masters, take your time to relax your body and breathe in, breathe out. So take your position, sit comfortably, cross your feet, crisscross, applesauce, as they say. So crisscross, masters, sit in a cross-legged way. Straighten up your spine, sit straight, but not tight. Then relax your shoulders at this time. Just take a deep breath in and slow breath out. The point is to steady your breath with same amount of time or seconds that you take to inhale inwards. So breathe in and take 10 seconds to breathe in, or 8 seconds. And as you breathe out, use the same amount of time to breathe out. And at this time, as you breathe in and breathe out, your crown chakra is awakening. It's expanding, opening, and you might feel tingling on your crown. As you inhale, masters, bring your focus and attention onto your higher mind that is above your forehead. And as you breathe out, you relax yourself. Take your time and breathe in, breathe out, masters, with each and every breath. With each and every breath, take your time, relax, and go more deeper and more deeper with every in-breath and out-breath. Slowly, as you relax your body from head to toe, you imagine that your jaws are relaxed. So not only imagine, but do the needful by relaxing your jaws. If you have tightened your jaws at this time, try to relax your jaw area and keep your tongue intact within the jaws, within your mouth. Then relax your eyes. So close it lightly, not tightly. And also understand that everything that you are surrounded by at this time has its effects on you. So now let us release this warm breath as you release out. Imagine you're releasing all the holds from your body, they are going out, or you are breaking all the cords. No holds. Nobody can hold you tight in their energy field, or even your family, your children, your husband, your wife, your in laws. So don't give your power to anyone, not even to your family, not even to your friends, not even to your colleagues. Basically, not to anyone. As you give power to someone, as you hold someone dear in your life, certain times you don't want to hurt them, and that is totally okay. Don't hurt anybody with your words, and don't hurt anybody's emotions or sentiments. But also, don't keep quiet or don't tolerate something which is going overboard. So protect your energies, protect your power, and imagine that all these powerful energies are being concentrated in your core area, your stomach region, with every in breath. Now, I ask you all to remember that particular day where you wanted to speak something in the midst of your family, in the midst of a meeting, in the midst of a social discussion, or maybe you were there somewhere with some situation, with some people around you, and you wanted to speak something, you wanted to let people know what you think, what your views are, or maybe in your family. And you really wanted to make that decision, but you could not. Nobody gave you chance. And not only not nobody gave you chance, you did not take it because you were tolerating other people's behaviors. You were pleasing everyone and you were listening to everyone very keenly. But when your time came, nobody heard you. So try to change the way you behave, the way you act, but also be confident enough to say that I want to share my views. And if you could not at that time and you were said to keep quiet, or somebody cut you in the middle, meaning when you were speaking, somebody cut your words and said, no, 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 not like that, or something that disturbed the whole discussion, you just lost your power there. Nobody wanted you to speak. Maybe they thought that you were out of line. No. But the point is, or you don't hold that worth to speak in front of everyone or anyone, or even in front of your husband, your wife, or your in laws, or your parents or siblings. But the point is, that is how you lose your power. That is also where you tolerate things, where you people please everyone just to show your worth to everyone around you. So now, always remember never to give your power to anyone. So today we are going to bring our energy and power back from all the situations, people, places, and dimensions, parallel universes, the past incarnations, and we are going to bring our energy, our power back. So let us say, so I'm going to say loudly, you follow my guide and do the needful masters. And in your mind, or you can also say along with me if you want, in your home, wherever you are sitting. So what I say, you also can repeat. So imagine as you are sitting into meditation, we are calling our power and energy back. So say, I call my energy, my power back from all the directions, from all the situations, people, place, event, from all the past incarnations, dimensions, past incarnations, and parallel universes. I call back my power, my energy back from all the situation, people, places, energies, entities who have taken my power, my energy. I call back my power now from all the directions. I call back my power, my energy back from all the people, place, situation, event, any meeting, any place. I call back my power, my energy back from past incarnations, past situations, dimensions, and also parallel universes. Wherever my power and energy is, I call it back from that direction. Come back to me now, transmuted, cleaned into positive golden energy. Come back to me now. Any negative residue that my energy has, I ask Archangel Michael to clean it. So, dear Archangel Michael, we call upon you now at Light and Soul Meditation English Group. We call you and we invite and invoke you at this time. Help us to gain our power, our confidence, our energy back, and also cut any cords that are associated between us and anybody else who are draining our energy, our power, who are misusing our energies for their advantage and putting us in disadvantage. So cut all the cords that are binding us, that are not helping us move forward or not helping us progress ahead or be successful or gain opportunities. So I ask Archangel Michael, we ask Archangel Michael to cut all the cords with his silver flaming sword and help us gain our energy, our power back, and put us in a protective, white, healing light protection all around us. After cleansing, after getting our power and energy back, after cutting all the cords, especially from my heart chakra, you can say, especially from our heart chakra, our core chakra, that is the solar plexus chakra, creative chakra, and the Muladhara chakra. The creative is the sacral chakra, Muladhara is the root chakra. If somebody or if certain energies have blocked our throat chakra, our heart chakra, third eye chakra, or the crown chakra, we ask Archangel Michael to help this energy to clear itself and also help our chakras to get balanced at this time. With deep in breath and slow out breath, feel the deepening of each and every breath and also cleansing our energies. As we breathe in and breathe out, Masters, we are taking our time with each and every in breath and out breath and going more deeper and deeper. We are in the blissful energies, increasing our consciousness as we go into the zero states. So let us now forget who we are at this time for this while Only remember that we are powerful, peaceful, unconditionally loving souls who are on this progressive journey of higher consciousness, gaining more energy, more power every second. The masters are there with us, guiding us, because as we are onto this higher journey, higher energy, higher vibration, higher frequency, and as we gain the power, our guides are also helping us, supporting us, and safeguarding us. So we are totally taken care of at this time. So there is no fear, no worry. To just forget any pain, any trauma, any mental anguish at this time, any responsibilities that you carried. Yes, we have to fulfill our responsibility. We can't shy away from the physical world, the social nature of this physical life. But as we continue on the spiritual world and with the spiritual journey, with meditation, as we go inwards, we are going to let go of name, fame, identity, losses, gain, trauma, pain, everything at this time. And only remember to breathe in, breathe out. When you come back, definitely you will do more than what is asked from you. But right now, take time for yourself and go within. with your breath, masters, the sure short way to go more deeper and more deeper and to go into the thoughtless state is to just follow your breath. Only the deeper states can help you to rise up. As you go down, you go up. As you are moving into the depths of your own inner self, you rise up into your consciousness. There's a understanding that comes to you by itself because you opened your consciousness. You opened one gate, a portal within you. As your Kundalini Shakti rises up, it unlocks all the portals that are aligned, that are meant to be continued in this lifetime for you. With determination, with discipline and hard work, and smarter work, you can all achieve that. But just not with greed, but with patience, with love and understanding. Keep focusing at one focal point and just go with your in breath and out breath, masters. Masters, take each and every breath slowly, steadily. As you go deeper and more deeper, your spirit, your soul has the power to do the unthinkable. As you are the powerful soul, you have lot of strength and courage. We all have, we all do. As the energy inside of us rises, as the power rises, we become more confident, more healed, and this also makes us more strong. Very slowly, Masters, let us all come back into your body consciousness. Very slowly, straighten up your spine, your neck, your head. As you are returning back, Masters, give thanks and gratitude to your own self. Thank you and gratitude to all the Masters who are present here today. Thank you for your consciousness. Thank you for your energy and power, everyone. Thank you for the unconditional loving energies that you share with each other. Thank you to all the Masters. Gratitude to all the Masters. To take a deep in breath, Masters, and as you breathe in, slowly, steadily come back to your senses. Take your time. And as you're returning, Masters, remember, you are never alone. You are always given a team of guides. As you start rising up in your life, as you start rising up in the form of consciousness that you gain, you are surrounded by your guides in many ways. protected. But give thanks and gratitude to each and everyone. So, Masters, now let us slowly straighten up our spine, our neck, our head. As you take a deep in breath, slow out breath. Remember your name, your fame, your identity, anything that you associate with this in this lifetime. You are here with this deeper stage of meditation. As you come out, now you know many things will be clear to you. You will be doing things with much ease, with little pressure or no pressure, but you are a powerful soul and you can do anything. And that is what who you are, a very loving, powerful soul, a happy soul. So, very slowly unclasp your hands, masters. Keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And very slowly you can open your eyes beneath your palms, masters. Give thanks and gratitude to yourself and your energies. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Welcome back, masters. So I know I continued a little bit more today just to, have this 1 whole hour of meditation. So happy to have you all here. If anybody wants to share your experiences at this time, you can. Otherwise, no problem. Anything. Welcome back, masters. I hope you all are not sleeping. I know it's night time here in US, but thank you so much. So welcome back. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you, when we were guiding ourselves to get our energy and power back, how did you feel? And when we are cutting the cords, how did you feel? So maybe we can talk about this tomorrow, masters. But till then, let's take it easy. And I know it's high time to go and go sleep. But also, masters. So as we come tomorrow, let's share your experiences, how you feel, okay, how you felt, and also if there are any messages that you receive, please do share with the group because you are working with groups energies, okay, masters. So thank you so much. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed. So may we all be happy, healthy, and vibrant. May we all meditate regularly and be our abundant self. Also, let us meditate with our individual energies and group consciousness, groups energies. Also, help everyone by teaching them meditation and awakening them and doing our much needed inner work by ourselves and going and doing our taking that inner journey and cleansing ourselves every day, working on our inner work. So, thank you so much, Masters. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much.